Hey everyone, and welcome. This is your official explainer for Professor Jamie Dingman's English C1000E. We're going to walk through everything you need to know to get set up for a really great semester.
Okay, let's get right to it. Your very first assignment is something called the Syllabus Reflection. So everything we're about to cover in the next few minutes is specifically designed to give you all the info you need to nail that first assignment. So here's our game plan. We'll kick things off with a quick intro to the course, then we'll talk about your toolkit for success. After that, we'll break down the really unique grading system, walk you step by step through that first assignment, and then wrap up with some key policies and resources. Sound good? Let's go. First up, welcome and course intro. This is all about getting to know Professor Dingman and, how this class actually works. Here is all of Professor Dingman's contact info. Now, the absolute best way to reach her is by email. You can also text her Google Voice number. Just make sure you include your full name and say you're in English C1000E. And, this is so cool, you can book your office hours directly on the Canvas calendar. That guarantees you a one-on-one spot. So this is super important to understand. This is an asynchronous online class. Now, what does that actually mean? It means we don't have any required live meetings or Zoom calls. You get to work on your own schedule. But, and this is a big but, you absolutely have to meet the deadlines. And don't worry, you are not on an island. There is a ton of support for you. I love this slide because it shows you the difference between the official catalog description, which sounds pretty formal, right? And what we're actually doing. We're going to be diving into some really fascinating stuff, like our justice system, using awesome texts like the book Orange is the New Black, and even the famous podcast Serial. This is where we take all those skills and apply them to things that are super relevant. Okay, let's move on to Section 2, your toolkit for success. This is basically everything you need to have in your corner to do great in this course. Your materials are pretty straightforward. First, you need the book Orange is the New Black by Piper Kerman, and you're going to need it starting week 1, so definitely get on that right away. A digital copy or a physical copy, either one is totally fine. You'll also need a reliable laptop or tablet with internet and some cloud storage, like Google Drive. And hey, if you're worried about having a laptop, don't stress. The Citrus College Hayden Memorial Library has got you covered. They have laptop checkouts, which is an amazing resource, so please use it if you need it. You also have a whole support team. You've got the Writing Center, which can help you with writing for any class. And even better, we have an embedded tutor just for our class, who knows our assignments inside and out. Now listen up, because this last point is crucial. You must complete at least one writing conference. This is not a suggestion, it's a requirement to pass the course. Okay, let's talk about grading. This is probably different from what you're used to, but it's all designed to help you grow. We're going to unpack the labor-based grading contract. So what in the world is labor-based grading? Well, it's actually pretty simple. If you do the work, the labor required for a certain grade, you are guaranteed to get that grade. The whole focus shifts away from stressing about every little point and puts it on learning, trying new things, and putting in the effort. And this table shows you exactly how it works. It's so clear. For example, let's say you want to earn a B in the class. Well, here's your checklist. Complete 80% of the assignments, go to tutor conferences for at least 2 essays, and have no more than 15 late or missing assignments. For an A, you just bump those numbers up. It's totally transparent. You always know exactly where you stand. Now, this brings up a really good question. You're probably thinking, wait a minute. If I open Canvas and there's no running grade total or percentage, how do I know how I'm doing? And the answer is, you are in the driver's seat. It's your responsibility to track your own grade. All you have to do is count your completed, your missing, and your late assignments, and keep track of your tutor conferences. Just look at the contract table we just saw, and you'll know exactly where you are. Okay, let's get down to the nitty-gritty of your first graded assignment, the syllabus reflection. So here are the rules. It needs to be at least 1 full page, and it has to be in MLA format. And this is a big one. It has to be written in full sentences and paragraphs. Please do not just make a numbered list of your answers. The goal is to thoughtfully respond to all 10 questions we're about to go through. All right, get ready, because here they are. These are the 10 questions you need to answer in your reflection paper. Okay, question 1. What are your first impressions of the course? Just your gut reaction. Question 2, be honest. Is there anything that seems a little overwhelming right now? Number 3 is a fun one. What are you actually excited about? Then we get practical with number 4. Realistically, how much time do you think you'll need to set aside for this class each week, including tutor visits? And building on that, question 5, what's your personal plan for managing your time this semester? All right, let's finish the list. Question 6 asks you to think about what we just covered. In your own words, how are you being graded, and what do you think about this system? Question 7 is a policy check. What's the deal with missing and late assignments? For number 8, you're going to compare. How does this class's workload look compared to your other courses? Number 9 is a direct line to Professor Dingman. Is there anything she should know that would help you learn better? And finally, number 10 is an open mic. Do you have any other questions or comments about anything at all? We are in the home stretch, I promise. Let's just quickly cover a few other key policies and resources you should definitely know about. For attendance, since we're online, just plan on logging into Canvas at least 3 times a week to stay current. And on academic dishonesty, the message is really simple. Please do not use AI to write your papers, and don't plagiarize. Professor Dingman wants to see your real, original work. And honestly, in a class that's all about effort, there's really no reason to cheat. And please, please remember that the entire campus is here to help you succeed. This is just a short list, but there's DSPS for accommodations, the Student Health Center for both your physical and mental wellness, the mobile food pantry. Just know that these resources are here for you. And we're going to end on the single most important takeaway. Think of this explainer as your friendly guide, but the full-text syllabus on Canvas, that's the official rulebook. It is your responsibility to read it and know all the course policies. All right, good luck with your syllabus reflection, and here's to a great semester.